Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I want to share a few things today about how you can create simple decorative elements in your scrapbook pages. Each calendar quarter, Creative Memories produces something called a secret box. Inside are limited edition exclusive tools. Papers, embellishments, lots of things that go with it. But what everyone really wants to know is, what is that tool? Nobody wants to miss out on the tool. So we just opened the box here in March, and the new tool is a ribbon tag punch. So what's really fun about this punch is that you can cut 3 different widths of ribbon with a single punch. And really, is there anything as satisfying as punching a perfect punch? I don't think so. A simple but very effective use of the ribbon tag punch is the side-by-side effect. I have this photo that I love of my sisters from a cruise we went on, and I want to set it off on the page. I pulled out some of the Seaside collection by Creative Memories. I love the colors in here, and it kind of gives you that cruisy vibe. Look at this great stripe right there. Look how cute that is. There's the cute anchor pattern, another blue stripe, some of this fun coral, and then a really fun blue wash paper. It kind of looks like an old pair of Levi's. And then a solid blue. So I'm going to put a few things together here to show you what I would do to kind of set this, this photo off. I like this look on the striped paper. I have a block of the anchor paper. I think that's a really cute pattern. So I'd probably put this down, and then this stripe, I think I would lay it just off to the side like this. And then a square of the coral, and kind of layer this here. I could probably take a little bit off of that along the bottom, and then I'm going to cut my tag from this blue wash paper right here. I decided to mount my photo with a thin mat out of this royal blue color, just to kind of pop it off. And then I'm going to take an inch right here of this wash paper, and this is what the ribbon tag tool looks like. There's a 1 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch slot right here where you slide your paper in and then punch. So this is a 1 inch. I'm going to slide it all the way to the back. It will stop when it gets all the way to the back there, and just punch down, and you get a perfect little tag. Isn't that cute? So that's my plan here. Oh, and look what's left over. This is the leftover piece. Save those, because we'll definitely use that on your page. So let's look at how I would lay it out, just something like this. And maybe just offset this a little bit. So you're getting all of those different layers, and then we layer our tag over here to the side. See how cute that is? This could go here, or it can go on on the opposing side of the page. But you've emphasized this picture, then you can take these blocks of color and pull them on the other side and do a very fast, simple looking page. You can see where I ended up here. I added a little embellishment cluster right at the top of that tag. You could have pushed that up a little bit if you wanted to, But then I can just use these two papers, a little bit of color on this side, and we've pulled that whole 2-page spread together. This is where your interest is, so I'd keep everything else very simple. But again, this is a very fast way to create a 2-page spread, especially using leftover scraps and blocks of color. There's also a darling anchor punch that goes with this collection, and I would use that because it kind of picks up the anchor motif. So I'd probably use this on the other side of this 2-page layout. I do have a post about this collection on my website at makesweetmemories.com, where you can see other borders and ideas using the Seaside collection. But the anchor punch could be used on pages with pictures of your spouse or your kids, or just where you want to talk about what anchors you. It doesn't have to do anything with water. Another really fun technique with tags is using them underneath a photo. You could vary their height, slip some underneath, and you have a cute little place here that's an accent. You can see I have some room under this photo. If I keep my tags over here, I could still journal. I could also put them like this, just to kind of fill that space for a cute accent. Or you could kind of layer them here in the corner, just to kind of pop that off, and you still have room to journal here. You could put a tag for each letter of the word. It could say love you, or I already have summer right here, but if I didn't have that as a title, I could use this kind of as a title in this area here. So lots of ways to use these in simple little clusters that really kind of pop your page. Up here at the top, I used one of the leftover pieces from the punch and added another little strip to it. So many ways to use all of these pieces. On this page here, I have a previous tag punch from Creative Memories that it's like a little banner at the top. I use that to show it's a peekaboo pocket you can look underneath. You could also use this banner punch for that and have that little tag reversed and put on the outside. When I do this, I like to use a little heavier cardstock from the Variety Map Pack, so it's not flimsy, but you can do a double strength piece of paper here, and that just kind of invites you to look beyond, look under. On this side, the very bottom here, I put a little skinny tag with water paper just to kind of draw your eye to the journaling. So lots of really fun ways to use tags really quickly just to make things pop on your page. This is from the Sparks of Magic collection from Creative Memories, and then some solid color cardstock here. I just used the ribbon tag maker to make 1-inch tags and spell out a word, and just used one of their border stickers. And this is a laser title embellishment from pack number 3. Makes a very cute, simple page, but you can see how this lines up and kind of gives it some pop right there at the top. A third technique that you can use is to make a long tag here. I've layered the 2.5 inch, the 2 inch, and the 1 inch tags on top of each other. Added some embellishments here, and then added a little edge to my tag. You can do that when you use the Bordermaker system. I'm just going to do it on a scrap of paper so you can get the idea. You put the paper in the tray. Let's go this way. Flip this back, and I'm going to use the mirrored scallop cartridge and just punch all the way down here, you're matching the notch here to the notch here on the system, so that each time you punch, you get a perfect punch. Okay, let me get my scraps out of the way there. But this shows you what this mirrored scalloped edge does. And then I would just take my trimmer and trim right down the middle of that. Right there. And now you have two edges that you can put on the other side of your tag. What's fun here is there are two tags that have the same measurements. This is the 3-in-1 beveled edge. Again, you can punch in 1, 2, and 2.5 increments. Same here at the bottom. So that's what I did, is I took this and punched it at the top in here, and then took the reverse side and punched the bottom. And that's how you get this cute tag. I purposely left this open so you could layer a picture on that part. But there's some very simple ways to lay out pages like this that look really cute but don't take a lot of time. I love using the 3-in-1 beveled punch for little accents like this one. I just cut the top, layered it, and I'm sticking it under here, under this little piece. And I'll just see when I lay out my pictures what kind of room I have, but there's always an opening for this little edge. It's darling. If you want to use both sides, let me show you how you would do that. This is a 2.5-inch piece of paper. I just push it in until it goes all the way to the back and hold it with one hand and then punch. And then I would turn it around and slip it in that side. And now I have a really cute little accent piece, okay? You can layer them on top of a block of colors so that it kind of pops out a little bit more. I love both these punches. I have used my tag maker so many times. I often use it just when I'm putting a package together for someone. Just punch the top, add a little sticker, and there's room here to write. And you have a darling bag. Instead of buying a card, you can write what you need to right here. Another really fun thing to do is cut your tag out of journaling paper. Make your embellishment work for you, right? Stick it up here. On this one, I use the scalloped edge on my trimmer and cut that first with a little strip across the top, but it makes for a darling accent. These papers are from the Happy Camper and the Wanderlust collection, and they have some darling little embellishments. Look at these little airplanes or arrows or this little suitcase, off we go in the corner. That could be so cute. They use the same tones in these collections, so you can mix and match them. But I think that's a darling look. Or you could take this, stick it in here. Let's make a tag out of that. Right here. And then once you've punched your tag, you could also use the Bordermaker system on that same tag. So let's pop it in here. And I'm going to use the Chevron arrow cartridge just to make a cute pattern. So I'm going to come down one notch, skip one, come down here, come down here. So you can see what a cute pattern that is when you just lay it on top of a darker piece of paper. And in these little bits of debris that come out of these punches, there's also little pieces that you can use. And I think that's really kind of cute. If you're working on a page and you want to put, oh, look at that one, it just has a little piece of wood. That's darling. So I could take that and put it even on my journaling box, right? Or just in a little corner somewhere as a little cluster. Super cute, right? There's a lot of darling embellishments and stickers in these collections. If you have a trip that you've been on, you really need to look at the Wanderlust collection. It has such cute elements in it. I made this tag and just put the dark wood paper behind it. Look how cute that is. I could take this little bit over here if I wanted to, stick it up in that corner. Look how cute, just a simple little accent. I cut this one out of the fishing paper, and I could do the same thing. Lay it on a darker. Look how cute that is. It's such cute paper. It's got a little grid and then all those fish in it. That's super cute. So I could lay it on this paper. Probably on this paper shows it off the best. So it's not too busy. But lots of really cute options that are very fast and easy for you. Fun thing to do is just make a simple little banner. This is the piece that is cut out from right here. So you have so many options. You can just use your papers and turn them over to see what's on the other side. This is from the pink Botanical Burst collection, and that would be darling for spring, for Easter, for little girls. And if you have previously bought the bow punch from Creative Memories, look at this. Isn't that cute? You could do like a little banner with bows on the end. You can cut your pieces on both ends. Okay, here I just grabbed one of each of the sizes. This is the 2.5, this is the 2, and this is the 1-inch size. And you can layer these anywhere. Put your big one down here. This could be at the top of the page. This could be under a photo. Grab one of those cute embellishments and then use one of these little guys. That's cute. Or you could do an arrow. There's so many options here for creating darling little clusters very simply and easily. If you didn't get a chance to purchase a secret box yourself, they're sold out now. I do have a few extras here. Just message me to see by the time you watch this video if I still have any in stock. But if not, you can still purchase the 3-in-1 tag maker to create the cute rounded edge, and then use your scissors to make the ribbon tag at the bottom. So again, you just slip this in all the way to the back. Make sure it gets in there. Hold it down with one hand so it's in the center, and you get this darling little edge. And then you can slip it in here and punch if you've got that. And if you don't, you can just kind of fold this over without making a crease, really. You're just kind of holding it there. And then take your scissors and do a sharp cut there. And you have a darling tag still. So you know how it is with scrapbooking. You can make things work when you really want to. And these scissors, the precision point scissors, or any pair of really sharp scissors, will make you a nice looking tag. If you want to see other ways that the 3-in-1 tag is used as an embellishment, check out my video on 3 easy tips to creating elegant Christmas pages. It's a super cute layer just to stick in anywhere. You can slip it underneath a border or to the side of a picture. And it just looks really cute, tucked into fun little places. So that's a really fun punch to have. We all need to set aside time to work on our projects. I do offer monthly virtual workshops where you can join me in the comfort of your own home and be taught some design ideas and how to use your tools so you're really comfortable with what they can do for you. Another resource here is the 110 scrapbooking ideas and sketches by Creative Memories. You can see it shows a little cluster here about how to overlay your tags, and little ones over here just gives you some fun ideas. I'd love to have you join our growing virtual community. If you'd like more information about that, see my Facebook page called Make Sweet Memories. If you liked what you saw today and have not subscribed, I would love it if you would click the bell to receive notifications when I put out a new video. I'm just starting this channel, but I'll be adding more content regularly. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram and on my website at www.makesweetmemories.com for more tips, ideas, and inspiration. Thanks for watching.